What is going on, Grinders? It's Chief. We're in the building. It is Take Your Pick'em. It's the last day of the month, folks. It is Monday, July 31st, 2023. I am so happy to come on and talk with you folks about today's slate. My man Mike Ack is in the building. Thanks, my brother. Appreciate you, man, for coming in and hanging out and supporting the show. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Mike comes in and supports the show almost every day, I think. So I appreciate you, brother. Thanks so much. And always grateful to come on. This show will not be what it is without all of the support and thoughts from all of you. So once again, incredibly grateful. Like I said, we're kicking off the show. It's a Monday. And we're going to Jeff. Good morning. Thank you, Jeff. Big support of the show as well. Thank you so much. We've got a winning words of wisdom on tap. And this one is coming from DMX. And I'm sure you guys, remember DMX, old school rapper. Well, I guess semi-old school now, considering, back when I was younger, he was pretty popular. This is what DMX said. He said, anything that's not positive, I don't have the energy to focus on it. Anything that's not going in the right direction, I don't have the time or energy. And I think DMX was speaking, from life experiences, man. Like, sometimes you just have to just move on. You can't focus on the negative things. You just can't pour your energy into negative environments, negative situations. You got to keep that mind positive, keep that mind sharp. Always keep yourself pushing forward. I'm all about positivity, all about loving our fellow comrades, fellow men, fellow citizens, and we just always want to continuously to do that, man. I like I said, you can always make such a big impact, just even in your local community, by doing simple positive things. I remember back when I was in college. I promise we'll get on to the content, but I remember back when I was in college. My fraternity, we mentored a Boy Scout troop that was right across from my school. And, when you get a chance to see young boys that may not have fathers in the home or maybe growing up in a rough situation, just to be able to go out, hang out with them, share some nuggets with them, be able to encourage them, be able to let them know, hey, man, you can make it. Hey, you can be successful. You're going to be a great person. You're going to graduate high school. You're going to go off to college if that's what you choose. You're going to start that business. Just to be able to pour those nuggets into them. You'd be shocked how empowering it is to just speak life and positivity into those young kids and even over adults. So, go out and encourage someone today. That's our challenge for today. Go out, encourage someone, tell them they're great. Guess what? You're going to feel great by being able to sow something positive into someone else's life. All right, that's winning words of wisdom to close out the month. We're going to go over our recap. And I know our recap is coming from last Friday, but we're going to go over that. On the month, we are 31-18-1. We were one prop away on Friday, one square away from having a blowout day. So we had Wheeler at 1.5 walks. We wanted less than that projection. We got that one. We had Musgrove at 1.5 walks, wanted less than that one. Of course, Musgrove walked 2, didn't get that one. We had a combination prop on PrizePicks of Singer and Gray. We wanted more than 10 strikeouts. Singer about got that one by himself. No surprise there, facing the Minnesota Twins. We were able to get that one. So went 2-1 on Friday on the video plays, 31-18-1 on the month. And hopefully we're going to close this thing out with a bang. All right, we're going to try to get our screen share going here. And hopefully we can have a really nice end to the month. We can get us a nice sweep. And if we get the sweep, then that's going to put more dollars in your pockets to close out the month. I came from corporate America, and so I know at the end of the month, we were trying to make sure we had the accounts. I worked in for an investment company. I can't name the company, obviously, but listen, at the end of the month, we wanted to make sure we got those checks in for those investment accounts. We wanted to make sure we had our ACATs done. And I know ACATs is industry jargon, but those are basically automatic transfers from one firm to our firm to make sure we got those dollars in so we could get them and get credit for our money that we brought in for the month. So at any rate, let's close out the month with a bang. We're going to pull it up here. First up on the docket, we're going with Griffin Canning. He's at 5 strikeouts across the industry. We are going with more than 5 strikeouts. He was at 5.5 last night. I did get some at 5.5 with more than that as well. But he's at 5 this morning, so I really like 5. One of the things about Griffin Canning, he is facing, this is a tough spot for Griffin Canning. He's facing the Atlanta Braves. The Atlanta Braves are my favorite team. Yes, but there are still some strikeouts in this lineup here. And one of the things, even with some of these guys, I always say a low strikeout doesn't mean no strikeout. I think in the middle of this order here from Raleigh, down, let's say Rosario, there are some strikeouts available. And then we've still got Harris at 20. We've still got RC at 18. I think Cannon, especially the way he's been pitching over the past month here, 32.8% K rate overall, 34.6% to lefties, 31.6% to righties. On the season, he's at 24%, 22% to lefties, 26% to righties. At 5 strikeouts, I really like the opportunity there for him to pick those up. Our projections have him at 5.37. I'm not sure where the bat is at this morning. I could pull it up, but I won't worry about that right this minute. At any rate, I really like where Cannon has been heading. I really like the way Cannon's been pitching. He's really only had one bad blow-up start, and that's been with the Dodgers recently. No pitcher's going to pitch the same every single game. Like, they're going to have some blow-up spots. Yeah, I'm willing to take the good with the bad on that. But at Canning, with the elevated strikeout rate as he's continued to push through the season, I do like where we stand here. I do think there are some strikeouts. But as we can see, top 2 pitches are slider and fastball. So when we get to the slider, as we can see here, you're always going to see strikeouts pick up on the slider. And so if he's got the slider going today, I definitely think we'll see some strikeouts. As you can see, Atlanta overall, yes, they've got kind of low strikeouts at the top, low strikeouts at the bottom. But when you pull in that slider, we definitely see, Albies at 22, Riley at 25, Olsen at 39, Ozuna at 27, Rosario at 30, Harris at 30. If the slider's working for Canning today, I definitely think the strikeouts will be there. So really like Canning at 5 strikeouts. Once again, I did play a little bit at 5.5 last night just because I didn't know which way it was going to move. But it has moved to 5, and so 5 is a better opportunity for us. So we're going to sit there, and we're going to take the 5, and I want to enjoy the reward of him picking up these 6 strikeouts today. So hopefully Canning does what he's supposed to do. One of the things that I don't like is the walks have picked up, but the strikeouts have picked up as well. So if the strikeouts are there, I understand Atlanta's a potent offense. Yes, one swing of the bat, they could score a few runs, but I definitely think Canning is going to have his opportunities in the strikeout department overall. All right, we're going to move to our next one. This is going to be another high upside play here. We're going with Tyler Glasnow, 7.5 strikeouts facing the Yankees. Tyler Glasnow, when I look at the Yankees on the season, man, the strikeouts are there. We do have Gleyber Torres up top at a 12% K rate, but we got Judge at 26%, Stanton at 27, Rizzo at 24, LeMahieu at 23, McKinney at 25, Bader's at 60, Volpe at 29, and then Roarvet at 26. And we've got Tyler Glasnow on the season, 34% K rate, 34.9% to lefties, 35% to righties last 30 days, 34.7%, 35% to lefties, 33% to righties. I do think that this is a really, really, really good spot for Glasnow. One of the things about Glasnow, if you've tracked him, high velocity fastball. Look at that, folks. Average velocity of 99. Then he's got the slider on the backside of that and the curveball. If the slider is working and the fastball is working, I think he's going to be able to mow down the Yankees. Once again, at 7.5 strikeouts, we want more than that projection. Our projections have him at about 7.94 strikeouts, right at 8 pretty much. And I think that's the right number. If it was at 8 strikeouts flat currently, I'd probably just be on the fade. Because I think 8 is about where we're going to land here. And so I really do like Glasnow. Once again, when we look at what he's throwing, yes, the Yankees are going to be sitting on fastball. I wish we could see the velocity numbers here and the new plate IQ, but we don't have that currently. So on the fastball, it's going to look great, right? Like the strikeouts are going to look down, but I'm telling you, high velocity fastball, especially if he's going up, especially if he's got that elevated fastball, that's really going to punish some of their bats. Like Giancarlo Stanton, I saw him got eaten alive on an up high velocity fastball running into him just yesterday when they were facing the Baltimore Orioles, and that's also going to neutralize Aaron Judge as well. Aaron Judge is definitely going to hit balls that are a little bit lower in the zone. So if he can run that strikeout, if he can run that fastball up, he should have a chance for some good success. So really like Glass now at 42%. We go to the slider. Once again, you'll always see slider numbers. Look at this, folks. Slider numbers. They're going to pick up if they've got a good slider, a good strikeout slider, then you're always going to see them be able to pick up those strikeouts. And so I think we see that here as we look at the Yankees outside of Torres and Bader. Boy, strikeouts plentiful. They're plentiful strikeouts here in this lineup. So really like Tyler Glasnow. We've got a question here. This is coming from Jeff. He said, if you get it, I have a quick question concerning a batter pitcher's barrel rate percentage. Is there a chart somewhere that I can reference concerning what's excellent, good, average, poor, awful? I think, and don't hold me to this, Jeff. Maybe if you can hit me up, we can go through it offline. If you go to Baseball Savant, I think they're going to have those numbers for you. Baseball Savant, if you look that up, I think that's where you can get that from, readily available to you. May also be able to get that on Fangraphs, but I use Baseball Savant a little bit more than Fangraphs these days. I still use Fangraphs, especially for young and upcoming pitchers, but I think Baseball Savant is going to have that. If not, Jeff, hit me up and I can find it. It's just, I think it's Baseball Savant. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah, Bama was just saying, hey, good morning. If you haven't checked out the shop yet, why not? It's 100% free. Absolutely, Bama. Thank you for the plug, sir. The prop shop is free. We try to give out content. We try to hang out and have a good time together, and everyone shares plays for the most part. And we try to grow and make some money together. So, once again, that last play, that's Glass now at 7.5 strikeouts. We want more than that particular projection. All right, we're going to move right along. I'm going to check. I want to check and see if this is still on Underdog because I'm not sure they pulled it from PrizePicks. I want to check and see if it's on Underdog. And if it is, we'll discuss it there. This is one that I do like. Yes, it is. Great. We're going with Corbin Burns at 18.5 pitching outs. We want less than that projection. I have certain philosophies and principles that I've stuck with a lot this season. We have seen Corbin Burns over the past month. He's been pitching better. As you can see, 36% K rate overall, 45% to lefties, 22% to righties. He's pitched a lot better. On the season, 25%, 28% to lefties, 21% to righties. Listen, he's pitched a lot better down the stretch. At 18.5 pitching outs, though, I do want less than that projection. Let me tell you why. One of the things about there are a couple teams that have given most pitchers, and it's not going to be every slate, but most pitchers really good problems or pitchers problems. It's been the Nationals, even though they don't score a lot of runs. The Nationals have given pitchers problems. The Arizona Diamondbacks have given pitchers problems mostly, and the Cleveland Indians. Those three teams have mostly given pitchers problems. And so when I look at the Nationals, because of the low K rates, they don't walk a lot, but because of the low K rates, they're neutralizing strikeouts. And yes, Corbin Burns is typically keeping the ball on the ground, but I think Washington is going to be able to work Corbin Burns here a little bit. I think that Corbin Burns is probably going to get 6 strikeouts for what it's worth, but I also think Washington is going to work that pitch count a little bit today. And so I think at 18.5 pitch outs, what we're seeing is, does Corbin Burns get into the 7th inning? I'm going to side with less than that projection because of the Washington Nationals. Like I said, C.J. Abrams, 18%, Lane Thompson, 28%. But look at this all the way down this lineup. Candelario, Meneses, Ruiz, Garcia, Smith, Dickerson, Call. Not a whole lot of strikeouts here. Not a whole lot of power. Obviously, we're going to be relying on Babbitt to be in our favor a little bit. And then we've also got Burns where the strikeout rate has come up. Not the strikeout rate. The strikeout rate has come up. The walk rate has come up a little bit as well over the past 30 days. And so as a result of this, I do like less than the 18.5 pitching out. So what we're looking for in this particular situation is we need Corbin Burns to finish the 6th inning somewhere between 90, let's say 92-ish to 98 pitches. And I think we're sitting pretty. Even somewhere over, even if he's at 92, he may not come back out. So I really like this opportunity for us at 18.5 pitching outs. I don't think we'll get this one a lot. But at 18.5, I do want less than that projection. All right, folks, listen, thanks so much for joining me. We're going to go over our recap, and then we're going to get you beautiful people out of here. So at the top, we've got Griffin Cannon at 5 strikeouts. We want more than that projection. We've got Tyler Glass now at 7.5 strikeouts. We want more than that projection. Then we've got Corbin Burns at 18.5 pitching outs. We want less than that projection. Folks, I'm Chief. This has been Take Your Pick'em. Thanks so much for joining me as we close out the month. Come in with your pockets empty. Leave with your pockets full. Let's get the sweep. And I'll see you back here tomorrow for a new month. It'll be August 1st. Have a great day, everybody.